Psalm 122:6 urges us, "Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you be secure." This call to prayer extends beyond political lines or religious affiliations. It invites believers to intercede for a city central to historical, spiritual, and geopolitical tensions. But what does praying for Jerusalem mean today? And how can we embrace this ancient mandate with both truth and grace? Praying for Jerusalem doesn't mean endorsing every action or decision made by its leaders. All nations, like individuals, are imperfect and prone to error. The Bible states that all have sinned and fall short of God's glory, Romans 3:23. This truth includes Israel, its leaders, and every one of us. Recognizing this does not lessen our responsibility to pray. Rather, it emphasizes the need for spiritual peace grounded in Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace. To pray for the peace of Jerusalem involves multiple layers. 1. Intercession for divine guidance. Praying for God's wisdom to guide Jerusalem's leaders and inhabitants toward righteousness and justice. 2. Prayer for reconciliation. Seeking peace that goes beyond the end of conflict, aiming for reconciliation among people, faiths, and nations. 3. Seeking spiritual peace. Praying for all in the Holy Land to come to know Jesus as their Savior, which brings true, lasting peace. Praying for Jerusalem acknowledges that every person, regardless of nationality or stance, needs a Savior. It's a plea for God's mercy and salvation to reach all in the region, Jew and Arab, believer and non-believer. It's not an endorsement of sin, but a humble recognition of our shared need for grace. Psalm 122:6 is a directive, not just a suggestion. Praying for Jerusalem aligns our hearts with God's redemptive purposes and fosters humility and compassion. It reminds us that at the cross there are no divisions, only sinners in need of a Savior. How to pray for Jerusalem today. Pray for wisdom. Ask for God's guidance for all leaders in the Holy Land. Pray for protection. Seek safety for all people in the region. And pray for reconciliation. Request healing for divisions caused by conflict and hatred. Pray for spiritual awakening. Pray for many to come to know Jesus as the Prince of Peace. Psalm 122:6 calls us to pray for Jerusalem's peace, not as a political statement, but as a testament to our faith in God's sovereign plan. Let us trust Him to work through all situations for His perfect purpose, knowing that His peace surpasses all understanding.